It's a miracle she's alive, really. The doctors, when they had actually called our associate pastor and told us, they told him that she was going to die.
She was born February 13th, 2000, and it was right before we moved into this house, and she was born completely normal. Everything was going just right along, and it was January of 2001, and she woke one morning with a really high fever. Through many course of events that were very devastating to her, ended her with a really traumatic brain injury that was initially, the onset was viral encephalitis caused by a virus that should have just lived in the gut, but somehow it crossed her blood-brain barrier, and the virus just took a toll and destroyed her whole right hemisphere.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Abby was completely normal, but she was only hurt. And if no one ever knew the Abby before, they may not understand that we don't see her that way. And we see her whole and complete and well. And she will be that way with our help. But we know that we can't do it alone. And all the parents out there helping their kids, they can't do it by themselves. It takes a community, it takes a family, it takes those in support of them. It takes many people to make it happen, because these kids are important. Their value is just as much as you and I, who are able to walk and talk and speak and ask for things that we need. Just because they can't ask for something doesn't make their life less valuable. It makes it actually more valuable, because they have to work that much harder to communicate.
You're okay. That's great.
Good job. That was good work.
Yeah, when she came out of the hospital, they said she'd never drink from a cup.
Reasonable, I think, is relative, because each family has its own needs and own individualized programs that they're doing. The program that we're actually working with Abby with, a reasonable amount, I would say, our visits are about $3,800 plus her materials and books and all her things that we would need, her equipment, and a reasonable amount for Abby per year would be about $10,000. Costa Rican glasswing butterfly, pale swallowtail, blue morpho, Gulf fritillary, orange tiger butterfly, American Apollo. Cool, huh? Look, there's a California sister. California sister.
Good job.
Sister. Let's see, the first time that I heard about family support was I think it was last spring. And one of the mother that I knew suggested that we look into it, and it was such a breath, and just a relief for me, because I realized, oh wow, there's something out there, because we thought there was nothing available to us, and we felt almost alone in our search, because we didn't feel like the support was there. And the one thing I would say is that it's very difficult. And that's an understatement. I think families with well kids really have no idea what it's like living with a child who has so many needs, that you're the primary person responsible for their bathing, cleaning, feeding, changing, everything that you can think of, you're responsible for beyond your own personal needs and your other children. I would definitely say that it's an underfunded area everywhere.
She's grown, just getting bigger every year, and smarter, and this hand's real loose. When she used to hold it real tight. So she's made a lot of progress, works hard every day. And one day she'll be dancing and singing and running around. Before she got sick, we used to crawl around and chase each other, and Jill tells me when I come home that's when she starts talking, and that makes me feel special. Even all sound is language, we just can't understand it, and just because I can't hear her say, "Dad, I love you," doesn't take the point. I can see it in her eyes, and she loves to receive hugs and kisses. So there's nothing greater than that. from any child.